Alright, now what Monokuma didn't tell us is that this is a gay fapping porno theater. Here we go. I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly. From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D, this sounds so half-assed.
Well then, please relax and enjoy the film.
Oh boy, I can't wait. Here we go. Get ready. Brace yourselves. It's gonna be racist. It's gonna have all these racist tropes in it. Like this African American like slave dude's like zippity doo dah zippity.
Village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
Ah. Zippity doo dah zippity yeah. My oh my, what a wonderful day. I'm a happy slave in the South. Yeah, baby. Remember the Disney movie that had that? I forget which Disney movie it was that had that in the intro. And now, of course, everyone watches. They're like, "Oh my god!" But back then, it was actually like funny, or I mean, it was actually meant for kids. Fuck, what movie was that? That had that intro. It had a little cartoon bluebird, and this slave guy like dancing down the street. Fuck, what was it? Oh god, was it Fun and Fancy Free? I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, I'll never remember it. I'll never remember. Let's continue.
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise.
Oh, what?
And was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires.
Monami is the wizard now. Yes.
Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died.
Get it? So that's what happened to Ibuki. Someone suggested she kill herself, and she did, because she was so powerful to the power of suggestion because of the despair disease.
He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
Huh?
He also met a Monami tin man who was missing a heart. So Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
Maybe this could be Hiyoko? Because of the slicing?
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami.
Nah.
And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury.
Huh. Of course.
And he lived happily ever after. The end.
And then the closing number, zippity-doo-dah, zippity, yeah. I'm in the South, I'm a slave, oh yeah. Look at these rainbows, what a nice day. I'll pick some cotton, zippity, yeah. Oh boy, Disney. Anyway, man, movies are the best. The drama was so moving. I needed 2 boxes of tissues, 1 for each head.
So...
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
Bye-bye.
I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe this situation. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie?
No.
But thanks for that movie. You know, now you know, right? Yeah. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie match the victims of the case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too. What? It does? No, it doesn't. Huh? I'm confused. What does suspending the body with duct tape have to do with impaling someone with arrows?
But...
It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Huh. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or... If the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but... I'm not sure if that's even true. You can say that the Tin Man didn't have a heart, and therefore, because the Tin Man didn't have a heart, he chopped him up. But who didn't have a heart? Akane was crying like a baby, so she had a heart, so Akane was the lion. And it should have been Hiyoko was the Tin Man. Didn't have a heart, so they chopped her up. That's why they slit her neck. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that Hiyoko is the lion, and no, I'm sorry. Hiyoko is the Tin Man, and Akane was the lion. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, let's go. Okay. Now what do? I investigated both places. Maybe I go back? Back to the scene of the crime. No, that's right. Didn't they want me to inspect the motel, too? I think they did. I remembered I never went inside any of the rooms of the motel. I don't even know where Hiyoko's room is. It might be faster just to ask someone.
Damn right.
Can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue, you met up with Mikan and me. When we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open, so we had no choice but to break down the door and discover Hiyoko's body was there too. That's what happened.
Hey.
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall... Aha! It was Monami. Could it be, do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami.
I see.
So Sazuishi and Sonya didn't appear, huh? You think those two are suspicious?
Like...
Well, Hiyoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. Okay. That might be it, but... While we're at it, let me tell you my alibi, too. For the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki?
Well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys here. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well...
No, we went to the movie theater and that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, and we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. It's true, I feel that there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is Hiyoko was killed and we did discover her body. What? You still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be douded for, so don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. Wow. I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. Alright, so we got Fuyuhiko's account. Is that it, or I talked to him too?
So you have appeared.
You're here, right? Come on out. Are you talking to me? I can see you. Do you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Which room was Hiyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder how this guy talked to his parents and teachers. Okay. Looks like it's locked, but the key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use it. Aha! It opened just as I thought the key was Hiyoko's room key. Alright, let's go inside. Nice. Alright. So Hyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted.
Oh my.
Oh, did the door open? Yeah, Hyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What? Did something happen? No, it's just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? Huh.